guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Hope you're having an awesome day. Now today we're going to take a look at a brand called Aquatico, and this is a brand that mainly produces like diving watches. They have one type of pilot's watch I reviewed in the past if you're a regular subscriber to this channel. But today we are taking a look at the Aquatico Seastar. It's a 300-meter dive watch. It's automatic, and it kind of reminds me of the Tudor Pepsi GMT in a way, even though this is orange. But just the dial layout and the nice little nod to Tudor with the snowflake hand and the seconds hand as well, and the markers kind of as well as also. But anyway, let's get into some basic specifications on this beauty in my hand right here. So obviously it's a dive watch. It's 300 meters water resistant. We have a screw down crown. In terms of dimensions, it's sized fairly decent. It's in a 42 millimeter case here. We do have a thickness of about 12.5 millimeters. Lug to lug, we are looking at 50 millimeters. We have a lug distance of 22 millimeters, which is pretty standard for a 42 millimeter case. Now, the case is all comprised, as well as the bracelet, of 316L stainless steel all around. Now, the finishing on the watch is actually a satinized finish. It's like a satin. So it's not a straight brushed finish, it's satin, and there is little hints of polishing, a nice little contrast here as you can see on the sides of the lugs over here. If you can notice that, I think that's a nice little detail that they did there. Also, we do get drilled lug holes on this case, which is nice. The watch does come with another strap, so if you want to change out this bracelet for this isofrane style, this really cool isofrane style strap, as you can see right now, which comes in that nice navy blue, signed buckle and everything. It's really good quality. And I'm just a bracelet guy typically, but if you're into isofrane style straps, this watch does come with one. And the packaging, this is the box it came in right here. It's a pretty standard box. I'm not really one that goes into the whole box, reviews and stuff like that, but I thought I'd show it to you. It's a standard box, says Aquatico, and there's a pillow inside with your warranty card. Getting to the crystal, we do have a sapphire crystal with I believe there's 2 layers of anti-reflective coating underneath the crystal. Now this blue sunburst dial definitely shines in the light, a bunch of different hues of that dark navy blue. It's not as pronounced as like the Phoibos I reviewed. That was a lighter shade of blue. This is more of like a navy-ish blue. This is kind of like the blue seen on the Tudor GMT. It's like that type of blue. It definitely looks very nice, especially with these orange hints. As you can see, the automatic, which is printed above 6 o'clock, and Aquatico is printed in white below 12 o'clock. We have your typical layout here of a dive watch, very reminiscent of the Tudor, Pepsi GMT as well. We have the date window over at 3 o'clock with a white background. We have a 120 click unidirectional rotating bezel, which is really nice. And as you can see, there's very good grip here on the bezel, and the action is really nice. It's very precise. It's not like so easy, but it's not so hard to turn. Nice precise clicks. There's really, a tiny bit of black back play, but nothing really that you can really notice. And as you see, everything does line up to the 12 o'clock position there. Now, the bezel. This is actually an aluminum inlay, the bezel insert. So this is aluminum, the bezel, which is pretty cool because you get stainless steel and then you get aluminum, so you're kind of getting 2 different materials. So it is kind of like matte finished or brushed, I would say. We have a nice orange over here, and then we have the navy blue on top. You can time up to 60 minutes with this bezel. Now the applied markers are filled with BGW9 Super Luminova, which glows a bluish color. I will show you that towards the end of the video if you keep watching the video. And let's get to the movement. So the movement, it's a Seiko NH35, 24 joules, 40-hour power reserve. This model is keeping about, I would say, +5, 4 or 5 seconds a day consistently, which is pretty good. Now the crown, you might have noticed, it's actually really small and it doesn't really stand out. Definitely keeps out of the way of things. There are no crown guards on this case, so it's a really clean design. I think it looks good. So the crown is really easy to function though. Like there's a lot of grip on it, but it's not a big crown. I think it looks fine. It is signed with the Aquatico logo, the dolphin as well, in a matte finish. So first position, we get a nice silky smooth self-winding. Second position, we can flip through the date here. And then final position is your hacking position. Those nice snowflake hands and the seconds. Now the seconds hand has a little snowflake on it as well. I think it looks really cool. I wouldn't really call this a homage watch, but definitely takes hints from Tudor. Let me screw this back in. Now let's get to the bracelet. Now the bracelet is stainless steel and it is brushed. And I must say it is a very good bracelet. And if you did not notice, you see how the bracelet lays? You see how it doesn't like come out here? So you have a separate link here, so you know it can fold like this. Definitely fits more comfortable on the wrist. You might notice with watches like Rolex and stuff, all of the bracelets will come completely down. It just wears a lot more comfortable on the wrist. So that's nice to see there. Now the bracelet is using screws, which is very nice. Now these screws are really easy to adjust. We also do get 4 micro adjustments here. I had no problem. For my 6.5 inch wrist, I took off 2 links from this side, and I took off 2 links from this side. And you know, it was very easy. It took me like literally like 45 seconds. Like seriously, I'm pretty fast with the screwdriver. But anyway, the clasp is signed with Aquatico. It's brushed. We get a nice milled clasp, which stamps down very securely, and then a fold over safety. So it's very secure. I believe this is the same clasp that Steinhardt uses. It feels exactly the same. I don't know if it is. The buckle feels exactly the same as well. Could be the whole bracelet's exactly the same. I don't know. You know, a lot of the micro brands produce watches in the same factory, so it could be, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, let's get a lume shot, see what the lume is all about, and I'll be right back. Here we go with that lume shot. As you can see, the BGW9 does glow a nice blue. Definitely filled in pretty good there. As you can see, the hands, all of the applied markers, and the pip at 12 o'clock. You know, it's very useful for timing things at night, as you can see. If it's dark out, I can still time something. I think it looks pretty good, and it's definitely good enough for $300. Now, taking a quick look at the case back, it is brushed, and it is screwed down. It does say 300 meters. You can also get a glimpse of the solid end links on the bracelet, which is always good to see. Now, as you can see, it's like a dolphin with some type of figure riding on the dolphin. Not 100% sure. It does say Aquatico Precision Dive Watch. It does say state the water resistance and sapphire crystal. I think it's a cool little etching there. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely goes along with the whole theme here. So, how does it fit? Well, it's really comfortable, I must say. The bracelet is really comfortable. I won't be needing to change out to the rubber strap probably. I am more of a bracelet guy, so, you know, I like the bracelet. It fits perfectly on the center of my wrist, the clasp, so it looks pretty nice. It's very clean. Let's see how it fits. This is a 50mm lug to lug with a 42mm case. It doesn't wear big at all, I must say. The case is, you know, it seems rather thin at 12.5. That's really not that thick for a dive watch, especially a 300-meter diver. And we do get that helium escape valve there, if I didn't mention. I'm not sure if you'll be needing that. Most of us really don't go diving, but if you do, it's always there for extra, you know, safety and security there. But yeah, that's how it looks on the wrist. The bracelet is definitely comfortable. I do like it. It's a good quality bracelet. It's not a cheap bracelet, and it does match up very nicely to the case, and it is super easy to remove and place back in. You know, there's no misalignment issues or nothing like that. So you're good to go if you want to swap this out and swap it back in. So the C-Star from Aquatico, what do I think? For $299, all around, it's a very well-built watch. You do feel the quality. The case is finished, you know, to an extent where I've even seen watches that cost like $500 or $600 finished to the same quality as this one. The case is very well built. It fits nice on the wrist. Also, I do love that little Tudor snowflake hand. I really do like it. You know, if you're looking for something more expensive like a Tudor and you don't want to spend $3,000 or $4,000, you kind of want to get that look, but not a straight homage one-to-one watch. Something like this would be great to add to the collection. It has the NH35 automatic movement by Seiko. It's a great movement. It's very accurate. You get 300 meters of water resistance. You get a very nice bracelet, as well as the isofrane strap, which is really nice there if you can see the quality. It's quite a good strap and super flexible as well. I definitely will be throwing this on a different watch of mine. So yeah, guys, I think there's a lot of positives here. I don't really know what to say negative about it. It's $299. It pretty much checks all my checkpoints. Or it goes down the list: sapphire crystal, NH35, well built, well finished. I don't know what else to say, guys. I will drop a link in the description below so you can check them out after this video if you like what you saw here. And definitely leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Also hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Take it easy. Bye.